Hi guys, today I'm putting my scholar hat on and talking about creatine, specifically creatine monohydrate, because I started taking it about 11 days ago and I've had a lot of questions about it. So I'm just gonna try my best to answer those. Just a disclaimer, I am not a scientist. I took one biology class and that is who you're getting this information from. Just do some research before you think about taking it. That's all I'm gonna say. So creatine is just a compound that your body naturally produces. You can get creatine from like red meats, dairy products, stuff like that. But I personally don't eat enough of either thing. So I started taking creatine monohydrate, which is just a supplement that helps with energy production. So because it helps produce more energy or ATP in your body, it allows you to have a slightly more enhanced workout. When I say enhanced, I just mean like you can lift a little bit heavier, you recover a little faster, stuff like that. The second question I got asked is how do I take my creatine? I just do 12 ounces of water, 5 grams of creatine, and I add a pack of the lmnt electrolyte sticks. Oh, this is just creatine from Podium. My brother actually bought it for me. Funny story, I actually got this back in June, but I was scared I was gonna like explode, so I didn't take it because I wasn't like well knowledged on creatine. Like I didn't really do much research. And then over the past like couple weeks, I've been like, okay, let me just actually lock in and start taking it. Did some research and I found out that it's completely safe. I also got asked about my pros and cons of taking creatine. And I'll start with the cons. So I personally do not drink enough water. I know I'm supposed to be drinking about a gallon of water a day because of my weight, and I have not been doing that. So I think my biggest like issue with creatine at first was that because I wasn't drinking enough water, I was having serious stomach discomfort. Like my stomach was hurting so bad. I had such bad bloating for like 3 or 4 days. And then as soon as I started drinking more water, I was fine. That's why you should always like research stuff before you take it because I knew I was supposed to be drinking water. I just didn't think it was that serious. I fear it was serious. And my only other con about creatine is the water weight that you gain from it. But I mean, it's fine because you should be drinking that much water anyways. And creatine kind of stores water in order to like hydrate your muscles. So I mean, it's kind of a win-win situation. Like not only are you able to like lift heavier and stuff like that, but you're more hydrated. So I think that kind of goes as a pro as well. And my other pros of creatine is that I was able to lift heavier. For example, usually I add tens on the bar for bicep curls. And this time I was able to add 15 and I was still fine. I was able to do a couple more reps per set. So it definitely helps with energy and recovery at the gym. Another pro, I have been a lot less sore after my workouts. I lift at least 5 times a week, sometimes six, and that means that I don't give my body enough time to rest and recuperate after workouts. And I'm noticing that like as I've been taking creatine, then I don't feel as sore and fatigued after my workouts, which is really cool, honestly. I'm not saying that I'm just gonna sit here and overtrain the whole time, but it's a lot easier to continue my workouts, continue my routine without being as tired. And the last pro about creatine is that my pumps have been a lot more intense. My muscles have been like a lot more dense than usual. Which I attribute to creatine because frankly I haven't really been doing anything much differently, so it's probably that. But like I said, if you are going to take creatine, just make sure that you're drinking enough water. For me personally, I try not to take it on an empty stomach because that's what I was doing the first 2 days and my stomach was hurting really bad. So I don't know if it's because I wasn't drinking enough water or because I was drinking it on an empty stomach, but I'm not going to risk that again. And I will just say that creatine is not for everyone. If you want to start taking it, I would just recommend doing some research on it before you start taking it. If you try it out, let me know. If you already do take creatine, please let me know how your experience is. Thanks for listening to me yap. Bye, guys.